having to stand there like 3 minutes after it happened, knowing that everybody in that line just saw that happen. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Caitlin. Usually I'm not doing sit-down videos like this. This is rare, but I was like, you know what? I just went to my first college orientation and I thought I'd share my story and just tell you guys what to expect, how mine went, and also a very embarrassing story. I mean, it's literally not that bad, but in the moment, let's just say it was so bad that I just wanted someone to just snipe me right there. So yeah, get ready for that. So we'll just like jump right in. So the college I chose to go to in the fall is FAU. Woo, go Owls! Hoot! And it's only about a little less than an hour away from my house, so like not far. It was a 2-day orientation. I think it was a Wednesday-Thursday thing. It started at 7 a.m. on Wednesday and then went until 10. So it was 7 to 10 on Wednesday and then 7 a.m. to like 1 on Thursday, and then it was done. They make the students stay in dorms overnight. The parents can get a hotel near campus to stay at, which is what my mom did. You have to spend the night in a dorm, so get ready for that. Quick tips: bring soap, bring like a towel to wash your face with, a towel to shower with, sheets, a mattress pad, a pillow, and a blanket. That's what I brought. Well, I didn't bring soap or any towels. I was like completely like, I had to like rely on my roommates that I was staying with to like get me soap. Beginning of day one, it was 7 a.m. and we checked in one of like the dorm buildings, and it was the Glades Park Towers. Just kidding, it was Indian River actually. After we checked in, basically they gave you a key to your dorm room, dropped your bags off, and then you went back downstairs, and of course they were doing icebreakers. Is anyone shocked? No. There's literally nothing I hate more in this world than icebreakers. Obviously, I was expecting there to be icebreakers. Every orientation, there's always icebreakers. I hate them. I hate them so much. They just make me so uncomfortable, make me anxious. I'm sure a lot of you can agree that icebreakers are literally the worst and they don't help you make friends at all. It just, anyway, okay, I'm not gonna get on my icebreakers rant. So we went outside, we did icebreakers for like an hour because there were so many kids who were late. After we did icebreakers, we broke in our like parliament groups, which is basically like an orientation group, and I got stuck with the worst orientation group, literally the worst. My leader was weird, or actually my leader was fine. I actually didn't mind my leader like at all. He was super cool, but they weren't like weird. They were just like, they wouldn't talk to me, you know what I mean? Like I tried to like talk to them and make friends because I was like,
I need a roommate for fall, like somebody please room with me.
And they like wouldn't, so I was kind of like, the fuck? So we break up in our parliament groups and we go and do a parliament meeting in some like random room, and again we did more icebreakers. Having to stand up in front of a group and be like,
I'm Caitlin, I'm from here, and I like this.
It's like, does anybody actually care? No, literally nobody, and no one's gonna remember each other's names. Let's be real, I don't remember anyone in my group's name. Super boring. And then we went to go sit in the auditorium for like an hour while they talked to us, and they're like,
hi, welcome new owls,
and shit like that. And I was like, okay, like, let's go. And also the auditorium was freezing, so just, by the way, I'm sure every college auditorium is the same. It was freezing. Bring a jacket. I think I was wearing it like a hoodie type thing, kind of like this. So like I was already warm. It was also hot as when we had to walk around, so like at the same time, like don't wear a hoodie. Bring one that you can like tie around your waist, you know? So we sit in the auditorium, they talk to us for a while, and then they give us like a real college lecture. Like with the parents. They were like,
here's a taste of a real college lecture.
Girl, I've done the role for 3 years. I don't need you to tell me what a college lecture is like because I already know. It was so boring. It was on statistics. I was like, y'all really out here killing me and shit. Me and my mom, I shit you not, me and my mom fell asleep. Not even kidding. Oh yeah, because we met the parents in the auditorium after our like parliament groups. Also, another FYI, FAU's orientation, you're with your parent a lot. So if you go alone and you're like, oh my gosh, I think no one will talk to me. Like I met up with my mom a lot, so I wasn't like completely alone. So they gave us that. And like honestly the whole weekend was just, or like the whole rest of day one was just breaking off into parliament groups and breaking off and going to the college of your choice. Like, I was in the college of business until I switched, which I'll explain in a second. So they took all like the college of business kids and like put them in a room and like,
here's college of business orientation.
then I saw the math classes and I was like, no thanks, not doing college of business, sorry. After that, we had to eat lunch together. We got to meet up with our parents for lunch, which was nice. So I sat with my mom and these other two girls. Shout out Amanda and Serena. You guys, thank you for being my friends and befriending me and letting me sit with you. I'm super excited to see you in the fall. Anyway, so I sat with them, we chatted, it was fine. What happened after lunch? After lunch, we went and did more parliament groups where you just sit in there. It was literally when we broke off in our groups, if you're going to FAU, just beware. When they say you're going to like a parliament meeting, you're literally just gonna sit there and do icebreakers the whole time, and it's so boring and it makes me so uncomfortable. I was like, honestly, I would rather be anywhere but here right now. If you can't tell, I was having a horrible time with orientation. And then by the time we had dinner, did we have dinner? We had dinner. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember dinner. The food was good. We ate in the dining hall. I don't remember dinner. All I know is that once we hit dinner, then they took all of the kids at that orientation to the football stadium, which is super cool. Like, go Owls. It's a nice stadium. It's really nice. You can see the beach from the top. Only stadium in Florida where you can see the beach from the top of the football stadium. So that was sick. We go in there. They're like trying to teach us like the chants. I don't remember what they are. No one was really into it because it was really hot. We were all super tired because we'd all been up since like 5 a.m. So we were just kind of sitting there like, yeah, like go Owls, woo. So we sat there, they threw out some t-shirts and shit. I was like dodging the shirts because I didn't want to get hit. Then we left the football stadium and they're like, free time! And so that night, I don't even know, they opened up like one of the like meeting rooms and it was actually pretty cool. They had like an Xbox, Wii, bingo, painting, and then they opened up the rec center. So like in the rec center there was like basketball and like sports and shit, stuff that I don't mess with. We just chilled in there. They had like music playing and shit, and I was like I signed up for some clubs. They give you an opportunity to sign up for clubs, so do that. And yeah, so I was like end of day one, and then everyone was like going out and shit and like partying and stuff. The first night I was like, how are you guys like not tired? I was beat. I was literally like, I gotta go to bed. My roommates were not cool. No offense if any of them find this video, but like y'all did not speak to me at all. I tried to like smile and talk to one of them and she was just like, because basically our room is like a suite and it has 4 separate bedrooms in it and like 2 bathrooms. So like, I don't know. I guess that kind of like ruined it because like we didn't have to talk to each other. Once we went in a room, we can just shut the door and we know like, okay, like she doesn't want to talk. I like left my door open hoping one of them would like come talk to me. None of them would. Again, making efforts to talk to people. No one would talk to me. Don't know why. I guess I just like, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Am I like weird or some shit? I went to bed. I was like, I'm miserable. I've had a horrible first day. I was like, I hate it. I think I hated it so much because I was like all alone, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have a friend with me and everyone I was trying to befriend wouldn't speak to me. I remember I texted my sister at night. I was like laying in bed. I was watching like a Dan and Phil video to like calm myself down. And I was like, Lexi, I hate it. It's so horrible here. I can't. I'm not coming here. I'm coming home. And she was like, just breathe, bitch, calm down. Which helped because I did, but it was like, I don't know. It was just like, I don't like, I'm a homebody. I like being home. I don't like being away from home. The dorms were so loud. You could hear everything. It was like, the walls were so thin. People were like running down the hallways and shit, and I'm like, go to bed. The fuck? The doors are super creaky too, so bring earplugs. I'm literally bringing earplugs for the fall because like, I need it quiet, sorry. I was just so uncomfortable and I didn't like being alone. It was, I was literally miserable. Thinking about it right now, I like want to cry. It was just so bad. But then I wake up for day 2. 7 a.m. the next morning. 7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta get dressed. Gotta have my bowl of cereal. I wake up for day 2. I go downstairs. Again, there are more icebreakers. I was like, y'all need to just like, we've already broken the ice, bitch. Let that shit melt. Like, let's stop. They're like, meet in the dining hall for breakfast. You have to sit with your parliament group. And of course, who I mentioned earlier, Amanda and Serena, they were in their own group together and like I wasn't with them. I was alone. After that, they're like, we're going on a campus tour. Bitch, I've already toured this campus like twice. I was like, I do not want to do this. It's so hot. I don't want to go on this campus tour. But of course I did. I couldn't like, I mean, I guess I could have ditched. I feel like literally no one would miss me. They weren't taking attendance, so like I could have just left. I didn't though. We went on this campus tour and then again we had some more free time. Honestly, I can't remember whether this was day 1 or day 2. I'm gonna say it's day 2, but it could have been day 1. But here's my embarrassing story. So we had free time. So me and my mom go to the bookstore. I didn't have any merch. I didn't have anything that said FAU on it. I don't know, I just didn't have anything. So I was like, let's stock up, mom. Like, we're in there, I'm getting a shirt, super cute. And the whole time I'm shopping, my mom's like, ask your sister if she wants something. Ask your sister if she wants something. And I'm like, why would she want a shirt from a rival college? Anyway, so I texted her, she didn't answer. We're at the counter to check out, right? And mind you, it's break. So like a lot of the, like almost all of the kids at orientation, well not almost all because I like literally wouldn't fit, but a lot of the kids who were at orientation were at this bookstore as well getting t-shirts and stuff because like it was on break. There's a full line of people behind us, like wrapped around the store. I'm literally like, I'm literally cringing. I can't even like believe this happened. Okay, so basically behind the counter, I literally can't describe it. There were just like 2 tables behind me, so like, okay, let me draw it out for you. Here's the counter worker. Okay, and then there's just like a little like shelf of like little, not necessarily like knick-knack stuff, but like, you know, like lanyards, erasers, pencils. There's like the line of people waiting next to it. Then there were these 2 tables. When I'm facing the counter, they were behind me. And I don't even know what was on it, like candy or some shit, I don't know. There might have been like paper to fill out for like, fill this out and you can win this and this, you know, competition. I don't know what was on it. I wasn't paying attention. This is the worker behind the counter. This is me and my mom. Me, my mom. All these people were waiting right here. There were more than 4 people, I promise. I just don't feel like drawing them. These were these 2 random ass tables behind us. I don't know why they were there. I don't know. So my mom goes,
your sister wants the shirt. Go get her one.
and now I'm rushing because I'm like, I don't want to hold up the line. So I run, this is me. I run like this way around to get back over to where the t-shirts are, which is like somewhere like in this area. And then I grab the t-shirt, I run back, right? I hit the corner of this table as I'm running. I shit you not, it literally happened. I felt like it was like literally in slow motion. I was like running, hit it, and I was like, okay, I didn't hit it that hard, it won't fall over. Next thing I know, the whole table collapses. Collapsed. The table is collapsing, and this whole line of people next to me are just like, they watched that shit happen. I bet they saw it in slow motion. I literally hit it, the table falls, right? And I'm just kind of like, I went to my mom. She's laughing at me. I'm like, Mom, I don't need this right now. And she's like, I'm like, Mom. And the guy's like, really, like, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. But what made it even worse was that when there must have been some type of like mug on it. So like it was so loud. I don't think anything else was really like on it. I don't even know how it tipped. It's like the legs gave out. I don't know. It's literally so embarrassing. But as it tipped, the mug like hit the ground and it was so loud. And it didn't even break. I was like, if you're gonna make that much noise, you might as well just shatter some shit, you know? Now everyone's staring. So I'm like just sitting there so awkwardly. My mom's taking her sweet time paying for these shirts. And I'm like, Mom, you need to get me out of here immediately. And she's like, hold on, Caitlin. And I'm like, Mom, I need to get out of here. I was having to stand there like 3 minutes after it happened, knowing that everybody in that line just saw that happen and are staring at me while I'm just like, that was the most miserable moment of my life, easily. And the guy's like, really, don't worry about it. And I was like, should I like go help them? Cause like a bunch of other people came and I was like, I don't know if I should like help them or if I should just like leave it to them because like I don't want to get in their way. But now I feel like I'm a bitch because like I'm not helping and I don't want everybody in line to be like,
wow, she knocked it over and like didn't even help clean it up. Bitch.
Anyway, my mom, after taking her sweet time, finishes checking out and we leave and I'm like, I really wanted someone to just take me out. It was so bad. It's the fact that there were so many people watching and the whole store heard. It went like silent after it crashed. Everyone was just kind of like, and I was like, that was just a cherry on top of that fucking orientation because I was already having a miserable time there. And then I do some embarrassing shit like this. Anyway, so after a break, they took us into the auditorium like 3 times, just sit and they did, honestly, I'm getting my days mixed up. So if you are going to FAU, this is like a vague schedule of what it is. Then they bring us back in the auditorium. The orientation leaders were actually super cool. They did like performances and stuff, which were kind of like cringy at first, but I was like, okay, I can get with this. But they did this whole thing where like they acted out different scenarios about like drug and alcohol abuse and like sexual assault and depression and anxiety and like stress and stuff. So that was good. They were good with that. And yeah, a lot of it was just kind of like sitting in the auditorium and sitting in your parliament group meetings. So if you have a shitty group, I'm sorry, it's gonna suck. I want to say like, yay, orientation, you're gonna have so much fun. I didn't, but you may if you're a really good group and if you have your friends with you. And then after that, like after they brought us into the auditorium again on day 2, it was just, they were kind of like, okay, you can go wherever you need to go to get stuff done. Like a lot of kids needed to finish their schedule, some had to deal with housing. So like me and my mom, I switched my major and got new classes and everything. That's basically what we did. And then I got to go home, finally. I missed my house so much. I walked in, I saw my cat, and I was like, hi. It was almost like that, those whole 2 days I was just like holding my breath. I don't know, it was probably like a really bad analogy, but like it was just, I was so miserable. I really was. It was the first time I was like away from home alone. And like, I'm not trying to be like, I make friends so easily, but like I don't have an issue with like making new friends. Usually I'm fine with making new friends. I can just like talk to anybody really. And it was just the fact that nobody would talk to me. I was like, y'all, we're all in the same boat. But everything's good now. I'm honestly really excited to go to FAU now that I figured out my schedule, everything else. Don't let orientation scare you off from going, because it's not fun. Like there's just, I'm gonna be honest, it's not fun. Like there's so much information that they tell you about which you have to remember. Honestly, if my mom wasn't there taking notes, I probably would not remember anything. I already don't remember anything. So it's just, you know, it's just kind of like one of those things you have to do. And you know, make sure you have the supplies you need to stay overnight in a dorm. Some schools let you stay in like a hotel, like UCF didn't. My sister didn't have to stay on campus, she could stay in the hotel with my mom. But FAU makes you stay in the dorm, you know, so just bring pillow, blanket, mattress topper, sheets. I would bring like 2 extra outfits just in case, because I made an outfit change because I was like too hot. Toothbrush, you know, toiletries, stuff like that. I don't know, it like I was miserable, but like once everything came together and I like figured out my schedule and figured out my housing and everything, leaving orientation, I was like, thank God I'm like done with this. I can't ever do this again. But you know, I'm excited to go in the fall. So yeah, that was my orientation story, and that's kind of like what to expect. I'm a horrible storyteller. This is why I don't do story times on my channel. And I'm also talking really fast because my camera's about to die. But if you're going to FAU, it's a great school, great campus. I loved it. Everybody was super nice. Everybody was super willing to help me. And yeah, so don't go in dreading your orientation. I know I made it sound like horrible, but like, you know, go in with a good mindset, because you'll have, you know, you'll have more fun if you go in thinking, oh, I'm gonna have fun. That was my story. I hope you laughed at how embarrassing I am and cringy I am. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!